A very busy morning here in the Lowcountry, and we have team coverage of Tropical Storm Debby. We've got crews downtown on the peninsula and on Breach Inlet, plus Trooper Bob in the traffic tracker. But first, let's get right to storm tracker meteorologist Charleston Clark. She's tracking the very latest for us this morning. Charleston, it has been a busy night.
Oh, it has been a very busy night, a very busy morning, but this is what we kind of anticipated. You know, we're in that northeast quadrant of that system, and that typically holds the worst weather. So we've had multiple tornado warnings, possibly a few touchdowns late last night, early this morning. We have to wait for the National Weather Service to get out there when it's safe to survey that damage and confirm any tornadoes. But in the meantime, you can see that we've still got plenty of rain on the way. So Debby continues to meander through southeast Georgia, and it will eventually push offshore and make its way back out into the Atlantic, where it will stall out just offshore for another day or so, and that will continue to bring us rounds of heavy rain as we head through the next couple of days. And you can see that some areas seeing some lighter rainfall up towards Moncks Corner. Summerville starting to pick up a little bit steadier rainfall this morning, but you can see heavier rain bands starting to work on shore, especially near and just south of Folly Beach, closer to Seabrook and Edisto Beach. And then of course up towards McClellanville, we're going to start to see some heavier rain push on shore here shortly. So regardless, we are looking at another active day ahead of us, and we're going to stay pretty active through the rest of this week. Temperatures haven't really changed a whole lot. 75 right now in Moncks Corner and in Walterboro, 77 in Summerville, and 79 in Charleston. So there's Debby, 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds. So still a tropical storm, and again, this will continue to trek through southeast Georgia and then push offshore and just kind of hang out just off of our coast as we head into the middle of this week. We're going to take a full look at that track here in just a little bit. Otherwise, looking at rounds of torrential downpours as we head through your day today. With that cloud cover and that rain, that will hold temperatures back down into the low 80s once again. We're going to talk more about those impacts, how much more rain we could see through the rest of this week, and we're going to take a look at that track. That's coming up here in just a few minutes. Otherwise, Trooper Bob's out on the roads this morning. Bob, first of all, how are the roads looking in terms, you know, from the weather department, but also from the traffic department?
Hey, good morning, Charleston. Yeah, I was listening to you talk about those rain bands and stuff. You know, it was driving up from Summerville, I-26 eastbound in Summerville. It was nice. It was light traffic. As you can see, light traffic here. No issues on the interstates, but those side roadways, secondary roadways, primary roadways, that's where you're going to see some of the ponding on the roadways. Please be careful. In those normal low-lying areas in the road that do flood, it's got a little more water in some cases, almost taking up a whole lane. It was raining pretty good in Summerville, then it came to a point where I almost turned the windshield wipers off, and then now about 10 minutes ago, rain picked up, and you can see windshield wipers are on high. I'm about 3 miles outside of Moncks Corner. I'm going to take a look at some issues here that are listed, and I'll let you know as soon as I find what I see. I'll send it back to you guys.
This News 4 Traffic Tracker Update was sponsored by Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician.
All right, our team coverage continues downtown with Conley Grayson, where police are blocking multiple roads going onto the peninsula. Essentially impossible to get into downtown Charleston this morning. Conley, where are you right now, and what are you seeing?
Good morning, Mel. We are in downtown Charleston at the city market, and we're starting to see that rain pick up. This is what the Lowcountry can expect, not in just the next few hours, but the next few days. Now, at the city market, on an average day, you would typically see a lot of vendors, a lot of people here shopping, but we will not be seeing that anytime soon. That's because the city market is known to flood. I have brought a tape measure, and we'll be measuring the waters around the market throughout the morning to see those flood waters and just how deep they are. Now, looking around, we are seeing barricades over here blocking off some of the downtown roads. You can see over here they have marked off both the side roads next to the city market, and that's what I was talking about. We see those flood often. Now, remember, roads to and from the peninsula are closed after Mayor William Cogswell issued an 11 till noon curfew yesterday evening. The mayor has emergency management meetings this morning and will reassess around 10 a.m. Now, reminder, it does not include City of Charleston areas outside of the peninsula. Here at the market, we're seeing a lot of water on the roadways, and emergency vehicles are ready, but help keep you and your first responders safe by staying inside and avoiding any unnecessary travel.
We do have high water vehicles that are going to be available at all, accessible to all 8 arteries to the city. So we're trying to contemplate for that. You know, it may be, we don't know when the 10 to 12 inches are going to go or come. It could come in 2 or 3 bands. It could come in 10 bands. So we're not sure what the concentration is going to be, but we've stressed and asked repeatedly, are you sure about this 10 to 12 inches between midnight and 10 a.m.? And we have been told, yes, that is what we can expect.
Yes, and it is rain, but the issue is that we're going to see it over the next few days. Debby still has a lot to offer as it slowly moves across the Lowcountry. Now, this morning, we're going to keep you updated here in downtown Charleston, but we're going to go ahead and send it over to our Claire Weber. Good morning, Claire. Where are you and what are you seeing?
Good morning, Conley. We're on Isle of Palms right now, just off of Palm Boulevard, really as you exit the connector. And the main condition that we're feeling right now, the rain is still pretty light. It's really that wind. We're definitely feeling some gusty winds right now. Now, if you take a look at Palm Boulevard behind me, this main drag is still remaining pretty clear. There's not, you know, besides your typical puddles, there's not a ton of water collecting in the streets. There's not that standing water right here. You can definitely see on the trees, you can definitely see on the bushes that it is windy and they are moving. Now, while this segment of Palm Boulevard is staying pretty clear right now, we're not seeing a ton of cars, which is good. On our drive over, we could definitely feel our car moving in the wind. So the best thing you can do right now is stay home and stay off those roads. Now, while this main segment is still looking okay, just a little over an hour ago, Isle of Palms police posted to X saying that both Palm Boulevard and 25th Avenue are impassable. So we drove down that way closer into sort of the neighborhood area off the beach, and those roads, while it's looking clear over here, those roads were just covered with debris. Those are branches from trees. There's palm fronds on the ground. There's definitely some standing water on the side closer to the beach, closer to the coast. We saw trash cans knocked over. So, as police said on Twitter, these are not streets that you want to be driving on right now. Like I said earlier, the best thing you can do is to stay home. You can see right now this wind, this gusty wind is picking up. Thankfully, we're not seeing any cars right now. We've definitely seen a few first responders. We've definitely seen a few police officers driving up and down, tending to areas that they need to be at. But again, 25th Avenue and Palm Boulevard right now, police are calling those 2 roads impassable. So the best thing you can do is to stay home, stay inside, stay dry, and stay safe. We're going to be out here on Isle of Palms. We're going to check out those neighborhoods down there. And later this morning, we're going to head down to Breach Inlet and keep you updated on what you're seeing. Working for you live on Isle of Palms, Claire Weber, News 4.
All right, Claire, thank you for that update this morning. Stay safe. Now, if you are looking for shelter from Tropical Storm Debby, there are multiple options this morning. Take a look at your screen. We've got Woodland High School in Dorchester, Berkeley High School and Macedonia High School in Moncks Corner, DuBose Middle School in Summerville. We've got Ridgeland High Junior Elementary Complex in Ridgeland, the Sheriff's Admin Facility and Dunston Elementary School in North Charleston. And it is important to note all of these shelters allow pets except for Berkeley and Macedonia High Schools and Dunston Elementary School. Now, if you need to get your vehicle to higher ground to avoid the flooding, there are options this morning as well, but we do know some of these parking garages are nearly full. There's St. Philip Street Garage, the Aquarium Parking Garage on Calhoun, the Visitor Center Parking Garage on 63 Mary Street, the 99 West Edge Parking Garage, Charleston Tech Center Parking Garage, that's on Morrison Drive, and the East Bay Prelude Parking Garage. All of these parking garages are open until Friday at 8 a.m. Now, what about those cars that are parked at the cruise terminal while owners are out to sea? We checked with the State Ports Authority. They say Port Police have been pulling license plate information for cars parked at the terminal, and they provided that to Carnival. Passengers can authorize to have their vehicles towed to a safe location. Some people have already given that go-ahead. If any vehicles get flooded, the Ports Authority says that they'll help provide transportation to hotels and documentation for insurance claims. All right, let's take a look at flight delays this morning. It's hard to see this image, I know, but we can tell you we've got 6 delays and 8 cancellations so far at Charleston International, so make sure you check with your airline before you leave the house. Moving to power outages, there are nearly 11,000 Dominion Energy and 11,000 Berkeley Electric customers without power this morning. Santee Cooper reporting there are about 48 customers without power. Stay with us. We will be speaking with power crews about the estimated restoration time and what you can do to help should your lights go out this morning. An update on school closures and changes. Dorchester District 2 postponing the start of school. Students will now start this Friday instead of Thursday. Teachers and staff in Dorchester District 4 will work remotely today. Georgetown and Williamsburg County schools are operating on e-learning days through Thursday, and Colleton County schools are also operating on e-learning day today. All other districts have not started school yet.